What a fucking year. What happened? 2020. That was complete chaos. But we're here. We made it. The end of the year. We survived.
We survived. Completely different than we all expected, but this is, well, not mentionable. I think like nobody expected what happened.
Nope.
Remember like last year, December, like all the plans we had, all the dreams, all the wishes, traveling, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we had a good laugh.
Yeah.
It was an interesting year. Yeah. But it's a good occasion to reflect on what happened for the podcasts, the Run Club, our personal goals.
And also
what's coming up next year. And also, explain why we have been a little bit quiet the last few weeks.
Yeah.
It's obviously related to COVID.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had another guest planned, David, to talk about the Nike shoe technology because he's working for the company here in the Netherlands. But after the hard lockdown in the Netherlands happens, reminder, we are recording from the Netherlands, we decided it would not be smart to invite him and make him travel here if it's like for a reason that is not completely necessary. So we postponed it for the next year and didn't pick a date yet, but definitely will come after the situation. Yeah, it's a little bit better than now.
Yeah, we want to do this podcast in a safe way.
For sure.
And since we have guests in every episodes, we want to make sure that everything is according to regulations and also for our own safety.
And their safety, of course. Like, we don't want to put anyone at
when
risk.
I say our own, it's everybody here. Yeah, for sure.
So 2020, what happened? A lot of things though, although they were like different things that we did not like or maybe didn't expect. They were also like, for us at least, some highlights. One of them being definitely our Run Club and this podcast.
Well, all started this year.
Yeah. March was when we started the Run Club, Utrecht Running Project.
Yeah.
And even people showed up for our first run, which made us both very, very happy. And unfortunately, COVID, we had to stop it relatively quickly, but resumed then in July this year and had a very quickly growing community, which was really cool. Like to see that people were joining, we're finding friends there, discovering the city. If they just moved to the country, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, a lot of great people, a lot of expats as well. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And but also July, we had the idea of this podcast that we then realized.
Yeah, finally something I had in the back of my mind for a while. And just need to find the right settings, the right project. And it just occurred to me that its running part was perfect, linking also with the club. And things just came along together. And here we are.
First episode still recording in our kitchen.
Yeah.
Or let's say studio.
Studio, kitchen, yeah. And now we have this beautiful studio here.
And now we have the real studio, the real deal.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's also better to welcome some guests and little nice coffee corner. Like it's really comfy here. Cold in the winter, hot in the summer, but otherwise it's good.
It's our place.
It's our place, yeah.
Otherwise, we had the TSP going on in September.
Yeah,
together with the
DIY.
girls running squad.
Yeah, also great, something that is not good, but gives you a good opportunity. The TSP normally occurs in the USA, and because of COVID, they decided to do some kind of TSP DIY version of it, and then we were able to participate thanks to that. And it was nice also to connect with the girls running squad and other local runners, our community from CrossFit as well.
Yeah.
And that was a great time as well. Yeah, something new for us.
I remember when you received the message via Instagram, the invitation to participate, how excited you were and how stoked you were, and directly starting to think who we could invite and who we could do this with. It was definitely a very interesting and memorable experience.
Yeah. And I look forward to next year. The question is still will there be a TSP DIY even though the conditions are better? So if people can travel back again? That's the question. So if there is, then we will definitely participate. And if there is only
we have to see.
Yeah. But that would be great to have this because it was nice.
Yeah. Well, not only this, but also other races would be very, very much appreciated.
Yeah, I doubt it's going to happen. But again, it's difficult to say, and we just have to live and see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then, unfortunately, we are now, as mentioned in the beginning, in a second lockdown. We first had a soft lockdown in October when we stopped running with the crew because we were not allowed to be outside with more than 4 people. And now, since mid-December, we are in a hard lockdown, so not more than 2 people outside. Everything is closed.
Mid-November, yeah.
No, mid-December.
Mid-December?
Mid-December is a hard lockdown.
Time flies. I don't know. I'm lost.
You're definitely lost.
I lost track of time with the whole COVID thing, and then being a freelancer, you're like, okay, what day is it? It's like it's difficult. Difficult life.
A difficult life. Oh, poor Kevin here.
Can't complain. Complain.
We are now in the middle of it, halfway through. Mid-January, we are allowed. Well, until now, the regulations are until mid-January, and then let's see how things go forward.
Yeah. And hopefully we can resume all our activities, especially the podcast. It's going to be easier because having one guest here. And then hopefully the Run Club at some point.
Yeah.
The trainings.
Because I really have to say, like, I have a more hard time motivating myself with the second lockdown than with the first one.
Yeah.
I remember with the first lockdown, I was really going full force running. And
like half of the planet, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we went into some sport equipment stores and they were empty. They were completely sold out.
Yeah, but not only running, like everything.
No, exactly. Yeah, yoga mats,
home exercises.
Weights. Yeah. And now second lockdown, my motivation is a little bit taking a dip, taking a hit.
What did you say? It's also linked with the weather because now it's dark, cold, and wet.
Yeah,
raining.
I'm not sure. Because spring is also cold, rainy, gray. Maybe it's linked to my unemployment in March.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
I didn't have a job in March, so I had nothing else to do besides writing applications and running. So running was a nice distraction. And now it's also I catch myself many times that when I'm at work and I'm rather answer a few more emails or do a few more tasks than stopping and going for a run. But let's see if this is going to improve again with the next spring coming around.
Probably. When you go towards the good days and, the situation probably will be better as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just mentally it's harder to know that we've been through a lockdown and things, can only in a way get better from that. And now we are taken back
I know what you mean.
Another lockdown, new lockdown.
The first one,
harder.
you're still thinking like, okay, it's a few months, then everything is over.
Yeah.
Like this was, we literally were saying like, give it
also,
until
we
summer.
didn't really know what was going on at this point, how
extreme it is.
Yeah, how extreme and how difficult it was going to be to like kill this virus. And still now, I think, but we have more information and we probably know better what's coming up for the next month and years. We accepted it, but now, the new lockdown is a bit harder. And but once again, it's happening, and then it will just pass by, and things will get better at some point. Now there's a vaccine, two kind of vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the same, but it's 2 different providers, and let's not go into that, but. Hopefully things will get better next year. And that's all we can hope for.
Yeah.
What about next year, actually? What are
goals?
Because
dreams.
it's, the end of the year.
Let's dream a little bit.
Okay.
Well, for the podcast, as said, we still have David coming up. We have Mariska also still coming. They are both planned and agreed both to come. We sat down a few days ago and made a brainstorm about topics and people that we would like to invite.
We have a couple of ideas. The thing is, putting together the right topic with the right person.
Yep.
And since now, until now, I would say we tried to avoid any remote podcast. That's something we might consider in the future, depending on how.
Audio quality is going to
things go. Oh, that's actually fine, but that's more about. we prefer the face-to-face, and it's a better connection with the person here. It's also an occasion to get to meet the person if we don't know the person. And everybody's on Skype or Zoom or whatever you're using for work. So that's just the thing. If we can make the difference between this electronic online remote thing and just having those guests here live, it's just so much better. So for now, we've been avoiding this, and something we'll see in the future how it goes, also depending. But yeah, we have many more episodes coming, many more ideas, and we look forward to do that and spend a bit more time than this year. And hopefully publish more episodes.
Yeah, for sure. For the Run Club, everyone that visited our studio actually knows that we have behind the cameras, so you can't see it, like a wall with filled with Post-its.
The wall of torture. Yeah.
Events, ideas, runs, things that we want to realize.
Yeah.
Again, depending on the situation, but fingers crossed we can at least do some or adjust them to the situation.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
But first and foremost, resume training.
Yes, please. Yeah, I miss the people. I miss running with the squad, and I have something in my eye. Motivation-wise, it's really missing, like meeting the people again, like not this interaction online, but meeting people face to face. And this is something I think everybody misses. But especially when it comes to sport, running, which is a very lonely sport in a way, which is, you usually would go outside and run alone. And this community is missing, this community part. So I look forward to that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. But what is with you personally, Kevin? Do you have some personal goals for next year? Doesn't need to be running related?
For me, it would be more orientated on the injury. Because I'm injured now with the knee, and I haven't been running for... Can't even say, like I said, I lost track of time. Don't even want to know when I stopped running. It doesn't feel right, but that's what I have to do right now. I took a little bit some rest, and now hopefully with all the mobility exercises and what I'm doing, I can start the new year fresh, injury free.
Yeah,
and that would say my goal. Being steady with running regularly, going out every week, and stay injury free for a while, and then I will maybe build up towards a more precise goal.
Yeah.
But for now, it's more about the injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything outside running?
Oh, there's a long list on my phone. Actually, the fun fact is that I think I showed you this list. I have a list on my phone in the notes, and the list was called 2020 goals. And a few weeks ago, I found this list because obviously I forgot about it. It was the goals or the things I wanted to accomplish during the year, or buy, or like the whole complete list. And I had to change 2020 to 2021 because none of those things, except for the podcast, that was
and
actually
the running crew,
both were on the list. But apart from that, all the rest was impossible, or just didn't have time, or didn't have the resources or the money or whatever. So I just changed the title and I put 2021. Mm-hmm. One of the things on my list, and it's been on my mind for a while, is I miss riding my scooter.
I knew this was coming.
Obviously. Yeah. And my goal in 2021 is finally to pass my motorcycle driving license.
Yeah.
And to buy a fucking dope bike. What again? Don't want to make some plans on the...
But it's good to drink.
Yeah. It's good to train.
It's good to have some goals to work towards too. Nice ones.
That's one of them. There's a couple of more, but that's one that gets me excited and motivated. And I miss this a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
You talk a lot about
interesting. I know.
Your bike.
I don't want to bore everybody, so I'm just going to bore her for now.
Do I have any interesting things coming up for next year? Or? as all we have to see.
But what about your goals? Do you have something special outside
that's
running?
Running, definitely want to stay consistent. Like 2020 was for me my most active in regards to running, because I used to
CrossFit.
No, CrossFit.
No, CrossFit was
it was my worst year with CrossFit. Like this home workout.
But no wonder it
doesn't work for me. Was very happy when we had the outdoor workouts, and we were also going back a few weeks ago when it was still allowed to weightlifting, and really enjoyed it and started going back to CrossFit. Then bam, in your face.
It's always the same, you know. You go back at it, you're motivated, you go every week, you find your rhythm again, you even find your strength back, and boom, lockdown.
So, sports related, I have a new job since September, and I really see how it's taking a lot of my energy, partly because when I'm traveling there, I'm still going by public transport, so it takes me 3 hours to travel back and forth. So
you should buy a motorcycle.
Maybe I should. No, I wouldn't. So yeah, like then still finding the energy in the evening to do something is I find way harder than with my old job, which was just a half-hour bike ride. Yeah. So I don't really have any distance goals to want to hit. I think it's not healthy if I would do that, but I think I would like to have some frequency goals to say I try to go as many times outside and be active as I was this year. If it is necessarily with running or CrossFit, I don't mind, I have to say. This year was just way more running related than last year was. No, sorry. Yeah, last year. We're still for 2020. So this year, to be maybe a little bit more precise, was I saw on my Strava app this morning 145 active days. Didn't put CrossFit workouts in, but if something like that around that with running is maybe possible and CrossFit, that would be really cool. Yeah,
nice.
I would like that. And otherwise, still working on my French. I bought the Duolingo Plus app, and this really motivates me. It's just €60 that you pay per year, but these €60 that I spend really motivate me to practice 5 to 10 minutes every day, because I think like I paid for this app.
Yeah, and the app is great as well. It's a great app.
Yeah, let's do it. So struggling my way through that language to hopefully next year Christmas be able to tell your mom that I don't want to have any more fondue or
no cliches here at all.
Wine. Yeah. Or more wine.
Yeah, but you improve already from day 0 to now. Like,
for
there's
sure.
a huge improvement.
For sure. Like coming from no language skill in French at all to now a little bit, definitely. But still, I'm lost whenever you are talking to your mom on the phone.
You know, take some time.
Yeah. That's a little bit it from the top of my head. And the rest is actually we just have to see.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a year where we say, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, because we learned from 2020.
Yes. Yeah.
I would love to finally celebrate your birthday, because before your birthday this year, I had some plans, and literally like a week before I had to cancel it. And then now in December, exactly the same, I thought like, let's do it. Let's try again. So I booked again and had to cancel again because the hard lockdown happened.
I don't know what it is, but I look forward to it.
Yeah, nearly waiting for an entire year for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a special episode today.
For sure.
We just wanted to say hi to you guys listening and watching, and also saying a big thank you to all of you. So first, we want to thank all our guests. There are actually some of them on the pictures here on the behind you. And so all our guests, thank you for coming on the show. We loved and appreciate all of you guys.
Getting to know you and also learning from your knowledge. Yeah, we had a very great time there.
Thanks a lot. Shout out to you guys. And a big thank you to... Go ahead.
Our Patreons.
So that's Tim, Alex, and Tufik. Thank you guys for supporting the show. We appreciate, and you guys are also running with us. So it's a double gift. Thanks a lot. You guys can also support the show, by the way, on Patreon.
And of course, also everyone that listens or views our show. Yeah. And we hope that you will stay with us also in the next year with new guests, new episodes. and we can't wait to realize them.
It can only get better. That's what I want to say. We cannot I mean, I'm very happy with the production that we've done until now, but because of COVID, we had to navigate through different difficulties and problems. But hopefully next year will be a better year. And we are very thankful to be able to do this, to have people listening and watching. So we look forward to 2021. All the good things that this year is going to bring us, and that's what we can
Let's do
wish
it.
for. Let's do it. Yeah, cool.
Thanks very much.
Thank you guys,
and see you soon.
And see you next year. Yeah. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.